This is my instructional design research project for FRIT7231. My name is Asha Bradford. The three articles I decided to delve into are Understanding Academic Librarians' One-Shot Instructional Design Process, published in 2022, The Universal Design for Learning in School Libraries, a Logical Partnership, which was published in 2017, and also the Instructional Design and Education New Model that was published in 2011. The first article, Understanding Academic Librarians' One-Shot Instructional Design Process, the authors conducted a study to determine the instructional design process of academic librarians. They did this in order to create an expert consensus for the design of one-shot lessons, in order to create takeaways for future preparation programs and those who are in master's degrees for instructional technology. The authors found that many academic librarians found their degree courses to be weak within the area of instructional design, and most developed an affinity for backward design themselves independently, as a frequent design process due to its flexibility and ease of use. The target audience for that article were academic librarians and the researchers of them. The purpose of the project was to determine useful processes for design of one-shot lessons to be taught within preparation programs, especially following the findings that most librarians found that their degree courses were not applicable in the instructional design process. The results of this design found that most librarians used a backward design instructional process due to its flexibility and emphasis on objectives. The second article was The Universal Design for Learning in School Libraries, a Logical Partnership. This was written by David E. Robinson in 2017. In this article, Robinson uses a case study and the resulting research to advocate for the utilization of the Universal Design for Learning process in libraries. That's also known as the UDL. He found that the facilitation or the implementation of UDL in libraries results in high levels of student mastery and engagement, especially because in libraries you are working with multiple grade levels, multiple ability levels, and all the 504s, all the IEPs. You really must have a learning process that can encompass everyone. Um, the target audience of this design project were primarily librarians. However, the author encourages classroom teachers and instructional staff to use UDL as well. The results of this design showed that the implementation of UDL within the library resulted in more student mastery across ability levels. Lastly, the Instructional Design and Education New Model article, written by Isman in 2011, presented a model instructional process that encourages full engagement of learning activities. The new model was a 5-step process: input, process, output, feedback, and learning. Isman believed that this would create an instructional design process that encouraged students to engage in hands-on active learning. He wanted to write this article for educators and individuals who design lessons for students. And as a result of using this model, teachers should be able to develop effective instruction that can help students to learn and retain more knowledge. One of my personal largest takeaways from the three articles is that input from the individuals you are seeking to empower, and provide guidance to must be included within the conversation. I love how all three articles included who they were studying about or who they were studying for in their study. This design process allows for more applicable results and will lead to more active learning and student content mastery and effective instruction. I can apply this takeaway as a K through 12 educator by incorporating my students within my instructional design process. Whichever process technique that I'm utilizing, incorporating their thoughts, incorporating their opinions into that lesson will really provide for a more effective instructional period.